got to keep it. Keep it. You got to keep it lovely. You got to keep it. Keep it. You got to keep it lovely. Success comes right after the struggle. I ain't even giving up on whatever I wanted. The tragedies I've seen, I can't even stomach. Most of y'all weak as shit and would've started running. Every time I make it back to the crib, I'm thankful the Most High let me see all of it. Grateful I'm lovely, and I'm being real with this. Please don't judge me, I'ma stay on my shit. I'ma keep a grind mode button, push it, make it do something. No balls for me, cause I'm a loose cannon. I get to choose, camera switch it up, look up a new banner. Keep smoking on that Bama. I'm so lovely that you can't handle it. You know I stay lovely, you see I'm doing damage. You gotta keep your composure. Drop this one right here, it's over. Yeah, you got to, yeah. Keep it, yeah. Keep it. You got to keep it lovely. You got to, yeah. Keep it. You got to keep it lovely. I'ma stay in the cut the fuck, I'm lovely. Good energy is the right way to rub me. Got the superpowers, they giving us the flowers. Cause we stay dropping new music for hours. It's so lovely that it's a classic. Type of bass that'll make it get active. 808 boom, yeah, you know that it's a tactic. HBIC, yeah, this shit is epic. On my shiznit, and you gon' respect it. Tired of the bullshit, so I'm about to get it, bitch. Won't leave my music around these players for real. Cause I got a vision for real. So don't even play around me, MD. Better have a real plan, better be sweet. Something real stable that'll keep you out the streets. But you gotta keep it lovely. Yeah. You got to keep it. You got to keep it lovely. You got to keep it. You got to keep it lovely. Keep it. You got to keep it lovely. Keep it. You got to keep it lovely.
Welcome back to the Lovely Radio Show for Aces Presents the Network, and I'm your host, Miss Toy, bringing a love back to radio with quality music owned by the artists and producers, updates, and great content for my lovely listeners. Now, rest in paradise, Michael K. Williams passed this week. Heartbreaking news, y'all, about our brother. You know, y'all be good to yourselves, and please check on your loved ones as well. You know what I'm saying? It's my weekly check-in, basically, on a Lovely Radio Show with my warriors. So we're going to celebrate life, you know, the 2-year anniversary of the Lovely Radio Show. We're going to celebrate my new album and just being with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're doing right now. We checking on each other. And yes, we can call our non-family sister, cousin, brother. This is just what I'm saying. It's my opinion. What happened to our people, though, where everything is like an issue? Just leave people alone, okay? If they're not causing harm to themselves and others, you know what I'm saying? It's none of your damn business. So get back to work, bro. I'm calling you, bro, so you know what lane you in. You feel me? And get off the internet for a while, sis. I'm gonna keep that same energy. You feel me? Because I do have sisters outside of my mother and father. And they really my sisters. They've been down from day one. I got nieces that come from them. Nephews that come from them. So, yes, they my sis. On Lovely Radio, we just stamped that over here. And, you know, when I call you by your government name sometimes, you feel me? I need that information for registering the songs. That's because we getting direct deposits together off our work. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of work, that is a great segue into HBIC. Work drops at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. and midnight on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? And if it's already 9:10 in another country, you got it first. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all following my IG, Miss Toy That Real, Twitter, Miss Toy That Real, Facebook.com/Miss Toy Rapper. Make sure y'all go put a like on that page. You know what I'm saying? Follow up on MissToyMusic.com, because all intel and updates are always on my website. You know what I'm saying? And it's our 2-year anniversary with 4 Aces Presents the Network and the Lovely Radio Show. It's been a great adventure from the mobile days, and now we in our Go Lab with it. You feel me? So thank you, Saint. Wherever you are, I know you probably tuning in tonight. You know it's our anniversary. Thank you so much for your consistency and association. It takes smart work and dedication to keep things going. And with one of the largest co-host roster on the planet, we at the Lovely Radio Show would love to just continue to thank you for rolling with us, everybody. You know what I'm saying? And along with the squad. And thank the Saint. You feel me? So y'all keep rolling. I'm going to go back into this mix because I want to be able to tell y'all about HBIC work. You know what I'm saying? So we going to go on and get into it, number one. But starting this album, you know what I'm saying, July 14th. Finished July 22nd. You know what I'm saying? Put a 1 in the chat if you with me on this HBIC work. Put that 1 in that chat, 1 in that chat. Put that 1 in that chat. Let's go, Warriors, if you listening. I'm finna play some of my new album that drops tonight. You know what I'm saying? After we get off Lovely Radio, I'm going to be rocking that thing, starting the streaming process. So if you got music out, make sure you're streaming your own music. Let me tell you about HBIC before we get into it. HBIC work set it off for me. You know what I mean? That was one of the first tracks that Mike City sent me. You know what I mean? So this album, it gave me a great vibe off the top. You know what I'm saying? Mike City told me I need to pick a title after writing this one and listening back. I had an idea that it would be called HBIC work. So when I did the intro, which I save for last sometimes, I called it, I said, you know the intro. When you hear it, you're going to know. This is straight off the top, one take. And my Warriors agreed. So make sure y'all tuning in right now because we're getting ready to do this world premiere of HBIC work, produced by Mike City and written by your girl, Miss Toy. Yeah, 2-year anniversary. Let's go, Lovely Radio.
Yeah. City. I think we got it. How about head bitch in charge or head boss in charge? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That work. That real work. Let's get it. Early in the AM, just getting started. City sent some more flames, lit it up, sparked it. Token, poking, touchscreen in motion. Every bar line designed with devotion. You need to grab your lotion. Every song got a little potion. Gotta pull the trigger of emotion. Gotta get a lot of heads bouncing, moving, nodding. When I'm on the mic, I be mobbing. Ain't no games, ain't no joke. When I let it off for real, they want all the smoke. Blaze yours, get yours. Tub a bitch from the underground and watch my goons swarm. Out the ordinary, workload stay heavy. On the scene, sugar free, I'ma stay ready. Vigilante, street, university, real hip hop queen, the HB I like. Yeah, come through with the purse. Drop a few bags, let me show you how I work. Yeah, let me show you how I work. Put in a lot of work. Yeah, come through with the purse. Drop a few bags, let me show you how I work. Yeah, let me show you how I work. Put in a lot of work, like, yeah, come through with the work. 10 mil, gotta set it off in the purse. Loaded up, new topics, new verse. I ain't even topless, I'm looking like a nurse. Defibrillator, let me stimulate her. Settle it, no disputer, litigator. Know where to move on this escalator. Still going up, you'll never fade her. Mark my words, sir, you've been served. HBIC, checking your ID, account for the routing. See, I be working, multitasking, stay aware for certain. Act like you ain't noticed. I make the news like the POTUS. Dropbox stay loaded. BFF gon' do all the coding, and we gon' kick back, live life like it's whole life. Yeah, come through with the purse. Drop a few bags, let me show you how I work. Yeah, let me show you how I work. Put in a lot of work, like, yeah, come through with the purse. Drop a few bags, let me show you how I let me show you how it work. Put in a lot of work, like, yeah, come through with the purse. Drop a few bags, let me show you how it work. Yeah, let me show you how it work. Put in a lot of work.
Welcome back to the Lovely Radio Show for Aces Presents the Network. 2 years in with your girl. And we listening to HBIC Work. And that was the title of the album and the title song that you just heard. HBIC Work. I mean, head boss in charge. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's going to be real lovely tonight. I'm going to break down the album with y'all. You know what I'm saying? First time I'm doing this, and we're going to keep that thing rolling. The next song is called Only California. Only California. City told me he did this track thinking of Oakland, you know, like an Oakland vibe. So my ass wrote only in Southern California because that's where, I cracked the concrete at. But for business, and I'm hard-headed. So, you know, but for business and sync purposes, we picked Only California version. It's not hard when the song already go hard. You feel me? When it's already banging. So when I say I make decisions, you know what I'm saying? I make decisions on my songs, or anytime I'm telling you I'm making an executive decision, you know, it's really for the best for the music and the best for the business side. So, you know, I really do that. So the next time y'all hear this song, really, it's gonna have a video with it, because that's what's next. So stay tuned on that. You know, that's coming up soon. But you know, I gotta get one for Only California, and it's only right. You know what I mean? So if you tuning in, and if I share the show with you, it's a secret location that's going down. All right. So if you're really trying to pop up with me and be part of the squad and Only California video, you know, make sure you DM me and send in your music to goe@misstoymusic.com. And I'm going to play your music. So, yeah, I got some other information for y'all as we roll into, you know, out of this album. But right now, we finna go into my Only California joint. You feel me? This whole album produced by Mike City. So when you hear me say Mike City, Miss Toy, Mike City, Miss Toy, we do this shit like warriors, man. We trying to get everything synced up. So y'all put a good prayer down for this one, because this one gonna be in all kind of movies. All right, I called it. Let's go. Only California with your girl, Miss Toy. Lovely Radio. Let go.
Better triple the paper. If you're thinking about moving to the west, you better save up. Stop looking for them Captain Savers. End up on the stroll giving money to them fakers. End up broker than a motherfucker. Wonder why everybody trying to play ya. Want the Zaza, gotta get the right flavor. Or fuck around, be smoking with the mayor. But I swear, it's still a good vibe out here. Just like anywhere, you got to beware. Green in the air, don't fall for the traps, the cracks. Somebody always trying to piggyback. Get your stacks quick and smooth like that. Squares can't go everywhere, they gon' be keeping track. It's always gon' be folks that don't know how to act. But I'ma give you the facts so you can make it back. On the coast, you know we gotta roll it up.
Only California.
Yeah, real ones, VIP in the club.
Only California.
Summer breeze, everybody kicking back.
Only California.
So big, you know where we doing at.
Only
California. So big, you know where we do it at. So good, you can always get a loud pack. That real, ain't nobody stopping that. Straight kill, come and get you a free dab. Residential, rich niggas, a bunch of hood villains, but just go and mind your business. Trailer trashy greens, a bunch of weird ass things that turn you into a dope fiend. Only California. High speed on the gas and watch him hit the corner. Only California. We get the sky view, watching from the helicopters. How long when they invade the coppers? It's a trade up if you really wanna pop up. Keep yourself safe, don't get yourself knocked up. On vacay, can't leave if you're locked up. On the coast, you know we gotta roll it up.
Only California.
Yeah, real ones, VIP in the club.
Only
California. Summer breeze, everybody kicking back.
Only California.
So big, you know where we doing at.
Only
California. Gotta roll it up.
Only California.
VIP in the club.
Only
Welcome back to the Lovely Radio Show for Aces Presents the Network, and I'm your host, Miss Toy, bringing the love on our 2-year anniversary. And I need y'all to put a 2 up in there because I didn't tell y'all to put that 2 up in there for Only California. You feel me? So Only California was track number 2 on the album. This way, when y'all listen back to the show, y'all know which ones y'all already like. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna roll on. So put a 3 now in the chat if you keeping it lovely tonight. You feel me? Put that 3 up in that chat because I'm keeping it lovely. I'm about to put my 3. You feel me? But you know what? It's been so good, like so fun doing this record. Okay, Keep It Lovely. Y'all been getting a taste for a couple of weeks already now. You know what I mean? Of course, you know I had to put that on the intro. You know what I'm saying, of the Lovely Radio Show. I had to do a new version, of course, too, of this lovely song. Not only for my show, but I love taking the idea and expanding upon it. You know what I'm saying? I had to take another artist off. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm Lovely song. So, and it's produced by KY. Shout out to KY. So I could play it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you don't rock with artists, if you don't have the files, you can't change the song. You know what I'm saying? And no matter if it's registered or not, if you don't have the master version, you cannot edit your own song. So that's what I did. I edited the song, and then Mike City sent me this. So it's probably one of my favorites though because of that. You know what I'm saying? It was so much fun just to write it. I'm gonna stay in the cut. The fuck, I'm Lovely. It's probably gonna be one of y'all favorite lines. So I mean, because I already know. I know how y'all take my lines and y'all make the quotes. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be everybody's favorite line. Watch what I tell you. So right now, we're going to go into Keep It Lovely on the Lovely Radio Show. What's up, Saint? What's up, Justin? Go Pro. What's up, my warriors in the building? You know what I'm saying? 2-year anniversary for the Lovely Radio Show. And we off on this one. And it's called Keep It Lovely. Because we going to always keep it lovely around here. You feel me? Let's go. Keep it lovely. Lovely Radio. Let's do it.
You got to keep it. Keep it. You got to keep it lovely. You got to keep it. Keep it. You got to keep it lovely.
Success comes right after the struggle. I ain't even giving up on whatever I wanted. The tragedies I've seen, I can't even stomach. Most of y'all weak as shit and would've started running. Every time I make it back to the crib, I'm thankful the Most High let me see all of it. Grateful I'm lovely, and I'm being real with this. Please don't judge me, I'ma stay on my shit. I'ma keep a grind mode button, push it, make it do something. No balls for me, cause I'm a loose cannon. I get to choose camera, switch it up, look up a new banner. Keep smoking on that Bama. I'm so lovely that you can't handle it. You know I stay lovely, you see I'm doing damage. You gotta keep your composure. Drop this one right here, it's over. Yeah,
You got to
yeah.
keep it.
Yeah.
Keep it.
Keep it.
You got to keep it lovely. You got to keep it. Keep it. You got to keep it lovely.
I'ma stay in the cut, the fuck, I'm lovely. Good energy is the right way to rub me. Got the superpowers, they giving us the flowers. Cause we stay dropping new music for hours. It's so lovely that it's a classic. Type of bass that I make it get active. 808 boom, yeah, you know that it's a tactic. HBIC, yeah, this shit is epic. On my shiznit, and you gon' respect it. Tired of the bullshit, so I'm about to get it, bitch. Won't leave my music around these players for real. Cause I got a vision for real. So don't even play around me, MD. Better have a real plan, better be sweet. Something real stable that'll keep you out the streets. But you gotta keep it lovely, yeah.
You got to keep it.
Keep it.
Keep it. You got to keep it lovely. You got to keep it.
Keep it.
Keep it. You got to keep it lovely. Keep it. Keep it. You got to keep it lovely.
Lovely Radio Show. If you feeling that, keep it lovely. Put that 3 up in there. But you know we about to move on to track number 4. So I'm going to need y'all to put that 4. You know what I'm saying? If you like that I'm dropping every time. If you like that I drop new shit every time, warriors, drop that 4. You know what I'm saying? Every time is the next song. You know what I'm saying? I get in my zone. And I say some slick ass shit, man. And then I listen back. Because before I record, I vibe out on my phone recorder. You know what I'm saying? Then I start the session. From there, you know, I tweak shit. I know what I'm going to do on my background just from doing it on my phone, listening back a couple of times. And, you know, so I think on this one I made up the hook last, you know, and I kept it simple. Every time you gonna need it, every time I'm gonna mean it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this how it go. You know, this song means a lot to me because I know it's kind of like a Chi-Town vibe and, you know, Dirty South a little bit. But this is all for, you know, the 90s era. You know what I'm saying? This is for the culture. So I made sure I bring y'all something every time. And don't get it mixed up. You feel me? So this is Miss Toy right here. Every time. Produced by Mike City. We finna drop this one right now on your head. Every time. Yeah. It's your girl, Miss Toy, and a lovely radio show. We about to keep this thing real lovely. Every time. New album, HBIC. And 2-year anniversary.
Every time you gonna need it. Woo. Every time I'm gonna mean it. Every time I'm gonna mean it.
Hey, think I would just go away, like I ain't got shit to say. The ratchet puts all in our face. Everybody looking phony, looking away. To the next wave, on to the next page. It's a library of music, washed up in space. To the moon, to be erased without a trace. Global warming for real, so I'm about to make it rain.
Every time you gonna need it. Woo. Every time I'm gonna mean it. Every time. Every time I'm gonna mean it. Hey, every time you gonna need it. Woo. Every time I'm gonna mean it. Every time I'm gonna mean it.
Try to turn up, better turn down. Hate to see that I got the crown. Ain't about the money, ain't about the bag. Heard I'm bad to get Burke banned. Work to stand, own brand. Guaranteed longevity fan. Behind the bars, got a kickstand. Need some writers, better get your man. Need some fighters, better get the ram. Bunch of biters, gotta block the fame. I'm a shotter, I'ma do some things. About the buck and I'm about the bang. Bang, bang. Every time, every climb, every grind. Don't make me tell you one more time.
Every time you gonna need it. Yeah. Every time I'm gonna mean it. Every time. Every time I'm gonna mean it. Hey. Every time you gonna need it. Every time I'm gonna mean it. Every time. Every time I'm gonna mean it. Hey. Every time you gonna need it. Every time I'm gonna mean it. Every time. Every time I'm gonna mean it. Hey, every time you gonna need it. Woo. Every time I'm gonna mean it. Every time. Every time.
Hey, man, we rocking out, man. We got to listen to the show, right? You know what I'm saying? Man, welcome back to the Lovely Radio Show. I'm hype, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? I'm hype. You know, because it's a lovely night. It's 2-year anniversary. We made it to 2 years, ain't you feel me? Already. We've been in the cut for a minute, you know what I mean? But Lovely Radio right here on this platform, you know, it's been so lovely. So I want y'all to know that listening to this world premiere tonight with y'all is something special. So make sure you're doing exactly what you want to do. Kick back with your wine. Kick back with your, you know what I'm saying, 420. Or just kick back with some water. You know what I'm saying? And just vibe into the new album. It's classic right now. So put the 5s in the chat if you hear respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's going on. What's up, Hella? I got my warriors. What's up, Mom, if you listening? What's up with everybody that's out there? You know what I'm saying? If y'all is looking for some new music, I got y'all tonight. You know what I'm saying? So this is a world premiere of HBIC Work. Let me see. Put them 5s up in there. Thank you, Justin. Yeah, put them 5s up in that damn thing. Because it's 7 tracks on this album. You feel me? It's 7 tracks on this album. I'm not giving y'all 21. I'm not giving y'all 55. I'm giving y'all 7 classic bangers. You know what I'm saying? So respectfully is the next song. It's number 5 on this album. Serious bars after I was called out, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram. You know what I'm saying, by a new rapper. I mean, I wanted to get back to work. So when City hit me and told me July 14th, he got to put together 7 joints to send me. Like, it was right on time. I mean, my mind was floating and going. I mean, I dealt with the situation, but see how I deal with my therapy is writing with the music. You know what I'm saying? Because that lasts. So, yeah. He said a new sync project that we can sync. You can talk your shit as long as you leave space to do clean versions. And he laughed. And he said, talk greasy and heavy. How did he know? My producers have psychic powers with me. You feel me? So respectfully was made and inspired by, the ones who think I'm still playing. Respectfully. I mean, it goes hand in hand. This music shit, it's phenomenal. So when you hear this track, you're going to understand why I did this one for the streets. You feel me? This is my call back, my call out to somebody who wanted to go live with me and have a battle with me. So respectfully was created for you, sir. And this is world premiere right now here on the Lovely Radio Show, listening to my new album, HBIC Work. This is the world premiere, man. All right, so respectfully, enjoy. It's your girl, Miss Toy, on the Lovely Radio Show. Let's go.
Don't want no smoke, no gasoline. Patrolling these niggas like Vaseline. Made my own way respectfully. I shut you down, keep testing me. Don't want the smoke, no gasoline. Patrolling these niggas like Vaseline. Made my own way respectfully. I shut you down, keep testing me. Why you way behind so drastically? And I say this disrespectfully. When most of y'all try to come for me. Hey, no challenge, no fun to me. Better step this way with a fucking full plate. Better know your name when you're picking my brain. When you follow my moves, gotta know the right tools. Authentic old school, I'ma make up some rules. Check it, microphone wetted in a zone. Real off the dome, wanna test me, it's on. Real life work when I make a nigga run. Cause ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Don't want no smoke,
what it do? Lovely Radio, we back. And I'm rolling up because it's the damn anniversary. What up, buddy? Buddy, you chilling, listening to the new album? Put a 6 in the chat right now if you familiar with my work, warriors. If you go back to like Militia days and you go back to like the You Could Do It for the 90s era, say The Last Dance. If I'm not a stranger to your playlist, put a 6 in the chat for me. Put a 6 in the chat, you feel me? Number 6 on this album is No Stranger. Came to me as I, wind down the album, because I already know how many tracks I have. I already know how many he's about to sing and all of that good stuff. So, my mind is already like, okay, I'm wrapping up the album. I'm going from 1 to 7 real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, I wanted something specifically for my hip hop heads, you know what I'm saying, that have been rocking with me since day one. You know what I'm saying? First group, first major deal, you know what I'm saying? First major hit, you know what I mean? Till now, you know what I'm saying? And not to be viewed as a stranger, for all the smart work and music, when I write or I freestyle, I'm looking for the right cadence along with the words to put them in the pockets, you feel me? So when I record, I have fun. I let shit happen naturally. If it's something that I didn't say, I go fix it. But, if it's raw and it belong in there, I'm going to leave it. You know what I mean? So, like verses, I break down verses like I'm moving boxes, y'all. You feel me? And that's just straight off the top right now. And y'all going to love it because, put a 7. No, put a 7. Because we going to go straight to that. It's that beat after this, you know what I'm saying? But right now, we're going to go into No Stranger because I want my hip-hop heads and my loved ones that love hip-hop and just music alone to enjoy. What's up, DJ King Royal? What's up, Saint? We got our 2-year anniversary for the Lovely Radio Show tonight. And I'm just pumped. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're following me on Miss Toy, that real, MSTOI, that real, on Instagram, for updates. We put a lot of stuff in the stories. I was live today, so you might catch my live on my show, on my page tonight, talking about what we're doing right now, So make sure you're on that. I'm not always on my Twitter, but thank you so much. But make sure y'all go put that like on Facebook.com/Miss Toy Rapper. We trying to keep those numbers elevated. That's what independence is. We try to elevate the numbers and we want to see progress. So I'm into the result game. I'm thankful to have a squad like Saint for the 4 Aces Presents Network. And, my warriors like Princess Asia, who's behind the scenes doing graphic artwork, doing video clips, doing promos. She's doing the program directing for the music. She uploads a lot of things. So I'm on here just talking shit right now because it's our 2-year anniversary. But I'm thankful for everybody that keeps these wheels turning. You know what I mean? Because without you guys, there's no way that I can really pull this off. You know what I'm saying? Without that energy. Because everything goes and it works with energy. If it's good energy, it's going to flow forward. If it's bad energy, it's going to keep you stagnant. So make sure you keep your body moving. You know what I'm saying? Move them bones around. Move them around. Don't sit down too long. That's just the same as mentally. Don't sit still too long on projects or ideas because you don't have all day. We losing loved ones every week. Every week we have RIP. That's the biggest trending word right there, RIP. And it's not love, you know what I'm saying? Love should always be trending over everything that we doing out here. Because if you're not doing it with love, that means you don't care about others. You don't care about yourself. So like I said when I started the show, please take time to love on yourself. Self-care means that you just want to take time, be peaceful that day, be calm, put your phone down, whatever it takes for you to do what's necessary for you and your spirit and your energy, because you have to protect it at all costs. When you start hearing mandate, that means somebody's trying to force something upon you in the way you are thinking and the way God planned you to live your life. Now you have to be programmed to do something against your own will, or maybe it is for you, but you don't know because of how things are unfolding. So with all of that and things going on in the world, we have to be mindful of our energy that we're taking from others, and also the energy that we're putting out. Because our energy is so sacred that people will waste your time. You know what I mean? And I have a small example about people wasting time. My energy was kind of zapped for the last video, and that's why I'm not posting it up, because I will not take that energy forward in my future. I dealt with the situation dealing with unprofessional people, and it's not always black people, but it's unprofessional people that get under my skin. And you know, Payback was like, everybody ain't professional like you. I said, well, they taking away from my energy of being professional. If you know, I love being able to say, hey, I'm going to be here on time. I said, I'm going to be here early. I was there maybe an hour early for my own video and watched people scrambling in the parking lot, not even knowing what to do, how to get the day started, making appointments for things that should have been already scheduled. So, you know, I put on my patience cap. I had all my shit ready because I don't depend on nobody. You feel me? And I got things done that day. But once I got the final results, hey, I paid the balance. And I'm just going to keep it moving because my energy from that is not going to be zapped away from this project that I'm doing. Because the project is way more important. Hello, Miss Pringle. That's my sis right there. Hello, my warriors that's in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to put a 6 in there because if I'm not a stranger to you in music, I want y'all to listen to this record. You feel me? HBIC work was done right here in the Go Lab. Mike City sent me 7 tracks. He didn't send them all in one day, but pretty much in 3 days. 7 tracks was sent to me for this record. And I had so much fun writing this record. And I mean, I'm excited for y'all to have this record, you know. I'm excited for y'all to put it in your catalog and a playlist because it adds to the fun and the joy of being able to be an artist and giving y'all something during this time. Because during this time, it's kind of heavy out here. You know, we need something that's going to uplift our spirits. You know, it's too many dummies around. It's too many people that ain't following no instructions. You see how people was raised now. You see who taught them and who didn't teach them. You know, you see that they didn't learn anything throughout their years. It can be older people. Hey, auntie, you sliding in here. I'm glad to see because I'm on 6 and 7 on my new album, HBIC. I might have to go on and rewind it to the top again and play it for y'all that's just in the chat. But I've been going track for track. You know what I'm saying? So put a number 6 because I'm going to get into my next song. It's called No Stranger because I'm not a stranger to this game. You feel me? You know, we going to still get that direct deposit money and we going to still keep it lovely, okay? So y'all, keep it locked right here. It's your girl, Miss Toy, on this lovely radio anniversary. 2 years up. Let go, Saint. We doing this.
I make it hot to death, to death. Hot to death. Hot to death. You can see me flex for now, I'm no stranger. I make it hot to death, to death. Flex for now, I'm no stranger.
New shit, went to sleep, woke up, still a G. New tracks, new ideas, it's never empty. Bullshit start running when they see the queen coming. Don't flick it up for nothing, gotta be doing something. Keep it real humble, got that good trouble. Work ethic so real, you would think I got a double. Why the chickens in the huddle? My feet kick back, watching my little nieces blowing bubbles. Living life simply, guarding my energy. Do it for a living, cause it's a given. Ain't finna let y'all cramp my style, cause I'm finna show you how I move the crowd.
I make it hot to death, to death. Hot to death. Hot to death. You can see me flex for now, I'm no stranger. I make it hot to death, to death. Hot to death, to death. You can see me flex for now, I'm no stranger.
New day, got dressed, hit the counter. No stress in my whip, sundress on a shield cover. Yeah, fly for the summer. Always been a stunner, me and marijuana. No time for drama, all about the commas. Bossy when I ride, sexy undercover. Not a fighter, I'm a lover, sexy like butter. Milty make you stutter, all the right flavors. In real time, I always do it major. Right time, I always tear the stage up. Make your whole vibe change up. You can see me flex for now, I'm no stranger.
I make it hot to death, to death. Yeah, hot to death, to death. Hot to death. You can see me flex for now, I'm no stranger. I make it hot to death, to death. Hot to death, to death. Yeah. for now, I'm no stranger. I make you hot to death. Hot to death. You can see me flex for now, I'm no stranger. I make you hot to death. Hot to death. You can see me flex for now, I'm no stranger.
Welcome back to the Lovely Radio Show, 2-year anniversary, and the eve before HBIC work drops, you know what I'm saying? If it's 9 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be available on the East Coast. Thank you, Auntie. Hey, Mom, Heller, and Miss Pringle up in that thing. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for stopping through. Saint, man, it's going down because it's a new record coming, new vibes, new energy, you know. DJ King Royal stopping through, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for inviting them over here, Saint. That's what the Warriors do, you know. I tried to send a few links while I'm doing this, but sometimes I get so caught up in it, I be forgetting, I be wanting people to be involved, you know. I just get straight to work. Man. That's what this HBIC work album is all about. It's all about that work. So if you know me, you know I'm consistent and I'm persistent and I work hard and smart, you know, on things that, especially if I have a deadline or something. I got some other stuff. Let me just go ahead and go to it, because if you have some music you would like to send to the Lovely Radio Show, please submit your music, your bio, and your MP3 to goe@misstoymusic.com. Bringing the love, you know what I'm saying? And stream Lovely Radio Show playlist on Spotify and Tidal. That's how we get your attention, you know what I'm saying? Send in your music, because if you going and streaming the Lovely Radio playlist and your music is on there, hey, we're in the streaming services. Your song can be put in the playlist, you know what I'm saying? If you submit your music and it's played over here on Tidal and Spotify. So go ahead, and thank you for all the new followers over there too as well. It's been so good. I mean, 9 years ago today, I shot my Still Hollywood video. So make sure y'all go subscribe to my official Miss Toy on YouTube, because my Only California video coming up soon. So that's dope how my Still Hollywood, you know what I'm saying, in the same month as Only California video. Man, Allah's the best of planners. I love how things come together, because they all tie into each other, because California is beautiful. I've had some great memories. I'm going to show some great landmarks again, you know what I mean? Because if you like, I just got a new comment on Still Hollywood video, and thanks for going over there and checking out the video and keeping my algorithm moving on YouTube. So, official Miss Toy on YouTube. And y'all just stay tuned for my Only California video. You know what I mean? I'm going to go into number 7. Let me see y'all put that 7 up in the chat. Keep that 7 up in the chat, because this is my number 7 track. It's called It's That Beat, Hey. I mean, man, it's the last track, but it's never the least. You know what I mean? HBIC work album. I was like, hey, I want heavy bass. I want heavy bass, Mike City. And Mike City said, okay, let's go. Heavy bass, you know. He delivered on every track. I've always wanted a track like this one, too. It's, you know, it's poppy, it's fun, you know what I'm saying? One you can dance to, work out, because, you know, all my fans and people that love me, my Warriors, always said they love You Can Do It, because they exercise off of it, and, you know, they loved the energy of it, and they always dancing. People always doing TikTok videos off of it, so I love it. The projects being synced to different movies is when you know, someone's doing a movie and they're working on the soundtrack part. It's when they want to license one of my songs, and it's so cool, because if you guys listen to, you know, Say the Last Dance, that was my first sync in the movie besides Next Friday. And then after that, Osmosis Jones. And then after that, I had, you know, Daddy's Little Girl with Layla Ali. I had some music for that. I mean, just different things that I've, you know, see my music being licensed for. So, you know, Gang of Roses. It's just different, even independent movies and major soundtrack, Bud House. Bud House is like one of my favorite weed movies, y'all. I really love Bud's House. It's so many things about the movie, just because it's, it was in the hood, and, it's black owned. DJ Pooh wrote the movie, then he grabbed some of my music, my song that I have with Ice Cube. Green Like That Green is in it. So when people wanted to know if I had another song with Ice Cube, I do. It's called Green Like That Green, and it's also in Bud's House. I have a song on Love Stinks, you know what I'm saying, which Bill Bellamy is in that movie. Blue Moon, which my homegirl, Lucretia, wrote that movie. It's an independent movie, and she wanted one of my songs, Let's See, and also for me to be in the movie performing it at the club. So I really love that, because that's one of my homegirls, and you can find that on Amazon. Tapped Out was one of the first movies that I was actually in that they used Work a Twist when I was on Universal, my That Girl album. And I was able to, got a chance to act in the movie and perform, one of my songs. So this is kind of what I do, and this is my lane. I'm glad God gave me this lane, because even before the pandemic, I got one of my songs got licensed for All American, and then me and Mike City did Real in the City. So we have a song that got licensed in Woke on Hulu. So we still going, and we still have some new syncs that just popped up. I'm very thankful for the Real in the City album, for the work that I've done with Mike City throughout the years. He's on my That Girl album, Work a Twist, Bonnie Ride. And then we got some new joints now. We got 2 albums, and man, I'm excited to share it with y'all. So it's that beat. If you're not doing nothing and you just chilling in your house, in your room, get up and dance and just enjoy yourself, because it's that beat, got that vibe, okay? It's your girl, Miss Toy, on the Lovely Radio Show with my new album, HBIC, and my family up in the chat. I love y'all. Let's go.
Let's go.
Wanna work it out, make it scream and shout. Gotta turn it up. That beat, that beat, bump. Make it move around. Gotta shut it down. Show you what we about. That beat, that beat, now. Make you wanna work it out. Make you wanna scream and shout. Make you wanna turn it up. That beat, that beat, hey. Make you wanna move around. Always gotta shut it down. Show you what we about. It's that beat. That beat, hey. Coming to the floor, it's the Lady T. If you ain't coming to party, then you need to leave. I'ma rock it, I'ma pop it, go and get your bottles. Cause I'ma hit the stage, strutting in like a motto. Making shit happen, got them touching their toes. Been talking all tough, but got them on all fours. He gon' open some doors, that beat done into this soul. And once the beat drops, he gon' explode. Come on. Make you wanna work it out. Make you wanna scream and shout. Make you wanna turn it up. That beat, that beat, hey. Make you wanna move around. Always gotta shut it down. Show you what we about. It's that beat, that beat, hey. Make you wanna work it out. Make you wanna scream and shout. Make you wanna turn it up. That beat, that beat, hey. Make you wanna move around. Always gotta shut it down. Show you what we about. It's that beat, that beat, hey.
Man, we stretched that thing out. You know what I mean? The late 80s, early 90s feel sealed the deal for me. You feel me? I love that era of music. That's where I come from. You know, so at the end of the day, Mike City was like, at this point, I think it's about making the best catchy joints that you can think will work in the streets, club, TV, commercials, etc. And he also said, I just know there seemed to always be a need for female rap artists for sync these days. So thank you, you know what I mean, to everybody that makes Thursday and Lovely Radio Show so special. And shout out to the people at the Reef, you know what I mean, y'all got me right. I hope y'all got to tune in tonight on y'all early Friday evening, you know what I'm saying, when you work, you know what I'm saying, if you off on Friday, Thursday is your Friday, in case y'all don't know what I'm talking about. But shout out to the working people in the working class, you know what I'm saying, y'all keep doing y'all thing, keep being there, you know, and being safe. Now, I did have some other things that I wanted to chat it up with y'all about when it came to, you know, what's been going on. This time around, we have the trademark to Lovely Radio. You know what I mean? So we're not just on here willy-nilly. We are taking this very serious because the show is growing and it's going to continue to grow. So that's why we're thankful to have anniversaries. You know what I'm saying? Okay, buddy, you like, that's a good workout song. I already been working out to it while I was making it. You know what I'm saying? I was already, you know, thinking that this is always going to have me dancing, and I hope that other people will dance to it too. And you already put it in the air in the universe. You will be sending that to your dance choreographer at the studio. So yeah, that one is fun. And Auntie, I'm also going to send a link to Kia Don as well, because she dances her ass off and she's in the ATL, and I know that they will love that in the ATL. Okay, yep, downloading starting soon, Heller, you know what I'm saying? So this album drops at midnight. It's HBIC work. It's my latest body of work with Mike City, and I'm just pleased to announce that we have this countdown going on, you know what I'm saying? So at 9, I'm gonna have my projector cracking up in here, and I'm going to be the first, if y'all not gonna be the first, to stream this album because it's so fun. And I'm gonna stream my music because I want them dollars, you feel me? I'm getting every dime, and I ain't ashamed to say it, you feel me? When I get in the car, if I want to have a good ride, I'm going to stream some Miss Toy Warrior music to get me through them streets and get me back, you feel me? So I mean, I'm just saying, that's what it's about. I've seen a lot of artists on Spotify and the ones I've worked with, especially, the only songs that's streaming on your album are the ones that I'm on with you, and I feel some kind of way about that. Like, do you not like your own music, you know? There's a way, a will and a way, for real, how this works. You have to figure out what's your lane. If you don't know your lane, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to give you some game. When you drop a song, go put one of them computers or one of them phones on and stream your music, because if they don't see no views, other people don't see no views on your music, why do they want to listen to it? You know what I'm saying? You're not giving the energy. Like I said, everything works on energy. You have to put the energy in it first. You know? Exactly. I always got to get back to the business, you know, when it comes down to it, because I see people lacking and they could be picking up this, you know, this slack. You know, take that energy from Facebook for a couple of hours and put it towards your Spotify, you know, and then when you come back to Facebook, now you have some content because you just finished giving yourself some money. You just paid yourself. It's no reason for me to be on Facebook if I'm not already getting paid for my music. It's no need for anyone to see me at any club if I'm not getting paid for the show or the appearance. You understand what I'm saying? I'm my own product. I'm very valuable. So if I'm always at the club, they won't want to pay me my fee because they like, I see you all the time. But just like I just seen Spice One, shout out to Spice One today, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, dang, I ain't seen you in a minute. And he said, and man, I'm telling you, you look good. He didn't even know who I was. He was about to try to holler at me. So that even let me know, you know what I'm saying, put the good energy in the universe, you know what I'm saying, like my mama said. You know, even if you're not going nowhere, get up, get dressed, you know, make yourself feel good when you look good. So thank y'all for tuning in to the Lovely Radio Show. My HBIC Work album is available 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you feel me? 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So at midnight, just know tomorrow on Friday, what? You know, just know. Just know. HBIC will be everywhere. Everywhere. Everywhere you listen to music at, that's where this album will be. Okay? Yeah, Auntie, hands in the air, raise the roof around here. We gonna go ahead and leave it off with that HBIC because we gonna work on their ass all day because we got a new project out right now. We ready to get them streams up. So, like I always say, Operation 1 million. Yeah, Operation 1 million. Official Miss Toy on YouTube, y'all. And it's been a quick night. I thought, damn. How I'm going to get to stretch this album out? It's only 7 songs, and we did it, y'all. It's 8 o'clock already. Yeah, let's go. We going to go ahead and do that HBIC work, and then I'll see y'all next Thursday. Let's go. TBT. It's your girl, Miss Toy Love Radio.
City. I think we got it. How about head bitch in charge or head boss in charge? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That work. That real work. Let's get it. Early in the AM, just getting started. City sent some more flames, lit it up, sparked it. Token, poking, touchscreen in motion. Every bar line designed with devotion. You need to grab your lotion. Every song got a little potion. Gotta pull the trigger of emotion. Gotta get a lot of heads bouncing, moving, nodding. When I'm on the mic, I be mobbing. Ain't no games, ain't no joke. When I let it off for real, they want all the smoke. Blaze yours, get yours. Tub a bitch from the underground and watch my goons swarm. Out the ordinary, workload stay heavy. On the scene, sugar free, I'ma stay ready. Vigilante, street, university, real hip hop queen, the HB. I'm like, yeah, come through with the purse. Drop a few bags, let me show you how it work. Yeah, let me show you how it work. Put in a lot of work. Yeah, come through with the purse. Drop a few bags, let me show you how it work. Yeah, let me show you how it work. Put in a lot of work, like, yeah, come through with the work. 10 mil, gotta set it off in the purse. Loaded up, new topics, new verse. I ain't even topless, I'm looking like a nurse. Defibrillator, let me stimulate her. Settle it, no disputer, litigator. Know where to move on this escalator. Still going up, you never fade her. Mark my words, sir, you've been served. HBIC, checking your ID. Account for the routing, see I be working. Multitasking, stay aware for certain. Act like you ain't noticed. I make the news like the POTUS. Dropbox stay loaded. BFF gon' do all the coding. And we gon' kick back, live life like it's holy. Like, yeah, come through with the purse. Drop a few bags, let me show you how it work. Yeah, let me show you how it work. Put in a lot of work, like, yeah, come through with the purse. Drop a few bags, let me show you how it work. Yeah, let me show you how it work. Put in a lot of work, like, yeah, come through with the purse. Drop a few bags, let me show you how it work. Yeah, let me show you how it work. Put in a lot of work, like, yeah, come through with the purse. Drop a few bags, let me show you how it work. Yeah, let me show you how it work. Put in a lot of work.
What's up? It's your girl, Miss Toy, representing that lovely radio. So join me every Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Spreaker.com. If you're an artist, submit your music and your bio to GOE@MissToyMusic.com. Let's go.